Ever feel like you're the only one holding everything together while your team just waits for direction? That's not leadership. That's management on life support. If you want to build a high-performing organization that runs without you, you're going to master 3 winning strategies that every successful CEOs live by. Number 1, delegate outcomes, not tasks. See, the fastest way to keep your team small is to give them instructions. The fastest way to make your team powerful is to give them ownership. When you tell someone what to do, they'll do that, and then they'll stop. When you tell them what results you want, you activate their creativity, their problem solving, and their sense of responsibility. So instead of saying things like,
send 30 follow-up emails this week,
try this.
Our goal is to increase qualified leads by
this quarter. Please develop a plan to help us get there. Now they're not just following your orders, they're thinking like owners. And that's how you build a team of leaders, not followers. Here's a pro tip. Spell out the what. Let them figure out the how. All right, number 2, coach, don't control. There's a fine line between leading and suffocating. When your people bring you problems, it's tempting to jump in and fix it and everything, because after all, you've done it before and you know the answers. Yet, every time you solve the problem for them, you're sort of training them to come back to you for the next one. That's dependency disguised as efficiency. True leaders coach. They don't control. Coaching is like asking powerful questions that help others find their own solution. So try this for size. What do you think we should do? Is a question you can ask. Then follow up with, what would need to be true for that to work? See, you're not testing them, you're developing them. Because your real goal as a CEO isn't to have all the answers, is to build people who can find those answers. Yes. Number 3, make feedback a two-way street. Here's a reality check. Your people see things that you can't. They're on the ground, close to the customers, close to the system, close to the problems. Yet most organizations only let feedback flow downward. That's like trying to steer a ship with only half the radar on. Remember the Titanic? In your next team meeting, ask something like, what's one thing we should stop doing? And check out this next question. What's one thing I can do differently to help you succeed? Then actually listen. Act on what you hear, because when people realize their input matters, they bring their best ideas forward. And that's how innovation is born, from a culture that invites truth and participation. You see, great CEOs don't just manage, they multiply leadership. They delegate outcomes, they coach instead of control, and they create spaces where feedback actually flows freely. Do that, and your business stops depending on you. It starts expanding through you. If this resonates with you, you know where to find me. So now let's do some integration assignments. This week, pick one of these strategies to implement. Either choose a project and delegate the outcome, not the task. This is super good for your creativity. Or have one coaching style conversation instead of giving directive. Or number 3, ask your team what you should stop doing and then listen deeply. The details are in the description below, so give yourself the gift of implementation. Growth starts with one shift at a time. Make it a great day, and remember, I promise progress. You got this.